Hey, welcome back to Velox 18. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving. I'll be honest, man. I missed my oldest boy, and he was back for the whole week before Thanksgiving. He actually went back to school on Thursday on Thanksgiving, but because Mississippi, University of Mississippi has their annual Egg Bowl, like their rivalry game with Mississippi State. So that was on Thursday. They do it on Thanksgiving night every year. So he went to that and then drove right back home. And so we ended up doing a Thanksgiving on Thursday with some family, some extended family, and then we did some other, man, they're tailgating and honking. That guy was going plenty fast. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe he left his wallet on top of the car. Maybe they're trying to warn him. I don't know. But anyway, so we had a good Thanksgiving. We did a whole second Thanksgiving on Saturday for my son, and it was just good. It was fun to hang out of the house. We went and got our Christmas tree. We got all Christmased up. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. I hope you guys are too, because we're gonna go pick up a load right here from Lineage Logistics, and we're just gonna head over to Memphis. There is going to be some tornado weather tomorrow in Mississippi and even southwestern Tennessee, right there by Memphis. So you never know. We may have some excitement tomorrow. Tornado weather just means there's a moderate risk for some tornadoes, some tornadic activity. So you guys know me, I'm a weather nerd. And so anyway, so this might be an exciting week. Who knows? But it's time for me to go in there and make my appointment. Time for you guys to roll the music, and then we'll get this thing going. Let's go. Roll the music. All right. You know what? I gotta double check this. I think I might be picking up down the road. It might not be Lineage. Hold on one second. I gotta double check my stinking. I gotta double check my rate confirmation. Hold on one second. All right, so we're pulling in. But what's weird is the rate confirmation says Americold, but it's got the Lineage Logistics address. I don't know if it's, you know, both. But yeah, kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. And there is an Americold, but it doesn't have this address, so I don't know. I'll go in here and we'll check it out. We'll see what happens. All right, we got checked in. Coming all the way over here to door 3. Door number 3. Gotta slide the tandems. Keep the doors closed here. They will load you up from inside. They'll close your doors and they'll put the seal on themselves. And since it's a freezer load, a -10 load, it's kind of good that it's that way, because you don't want to what's this guy doing? I don't know what he's doing, but I'm fixing to try and squeeze around him, I guess. I'd rather not, but kind of a tight squeeze. Come in, come on. Yeah, there's nobody even in that truck. I don't know where he went. Kind of dumb. And what do you guys think about that? Just like that, it's dark. Took them about 2.5 hours to get us loaded, so it's about 5:30. Maybe not quite 5:30. Let me see what time it is. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. I was like, wait, it's not dark yet, so it can't be 5:30. But it's close enough. So they got me loaded up. We got our paperwork, and now we're just gonna head down the road to Memphis. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we'll see what. We'll see how far I get and where I end up sleeping, because I don't know if I want to go all the way into Memphis. So I'm gonna head down the road and we'll see how far we get. I know those truck stops in Jackson, Tennessee get packed up real early though, so I don't know if I'm gonna do all that stuff. But anyway, all right, let's hit the road. I'm actually gonna stop short, man. Stop it short. Right here at exit 126, there's the North 40 truck stop. I think I'm gonna try and park it in there. If they're full, maybe I'll go and try and get down the road a little further. But it's just about 7 o'clock. It's not too late. It's just real dark. But the truck stops fill up pretty quick this time of year. It seems like they start filling up at like 5 instead of 7. So yeah, we're gonna jump in here to this North 40 truck stop, and let's just see if we can find some parking, man. If we can, it'll be this is where we'll call tonight, because you know, we got a 8 a.m. appointment in Memphis, so I plan on getting there at 7, and we're only a couple hours away, so looks like we're good on the parking over here, unless that's all, you know, like reserved or something. But looks like we got parking. Looks like there's plenty of parking. And yeah, man, this is kind of cool. Never been here before. I've always driven by it, and I thought, you know, I should stop by there one night, see what it's all about. But I haven't yet. And but tonight's the night. We got a restaurant inside and stuff, so we'll come in here and see about trucking it the old school way right here. All right, North 40 truck stop and restaurant. Let's get in here and see what this restaurant's all about. Let's get in here. You guys ever stopped here? You guys ever eaten here before? I'm about to find out if it's any good. I've been meaning to stop here for a while. Just now stopping for my first time over here at the North 40. That's a bummer. Permanently closed. Bummer.
They still got the North 40 plate, but you got to pick it up over the deli. I got myself some tacos, some mini tacos. I also had a burger, but I ate that one already.
All right. Had myself my little dinner. Met a couple nice guys. Chatted during dinner. Found out they're team driving with some hazmat. 9,000 pounds of hazmat, and they're grossed out at 80, pretty close. So it's anhydrous ammonia. Wait, I think it's anhydrous. Anyway, pretty sure. I think that's what he said. I already forgot so much about everything. My brain just doesn't work the way it used to. But anyway, so we're gonna call it a night right here, man. Right here at the North 40, and we'll wake up at 5 a.m. and get trucking. So I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. This guy in the blue truck has way too much faith in humanity. Way too much faith in my driving skills. He came and parked in the no parking area, kind of in like the triangle where the angle of the parking spots change right next to me. So there's not supposed to be anyone parked here, obviously, because he's gonna make it tough to get out. I'll be fine, but if I was him, I wouldn't have wanted me to get this close to his bumper. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, we made it out without incident. Wasn't a big deal, but like I said, that wouldn't have been my first choice for a parking spot, because that's just relying on someone else being a good driver. And once you've been out here for a few years, you realize you can't rely on that. Like, you can't rely on people driving the way you think they should drive. You can't rely on the fact that you think a professional driver should do what a professional driver does. Now, I have had people make the assumption, based on the truck I drive, that I'm a good driver. But I don't think that's wise, because I've seen some guys in some hood trucks and some other stuff that they're just company drivers, man. They just drive for a local guy that bought a few cool trucks and, you know, has some loads going. And let's see, there was a truck coming. I think he's trying to come in here, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is pretty tight with the way these guys are parked up right here. So I'm gonna let this Averett truck get in here. All right, well, we're headed into Memphis. It's 5 a.m. We got an 8 a.m. appointment, and I'm trying to get there at 7. We're just 2 hours away. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan right now, is just hit the road and get over to Cisco Foods in Memphis by 7 a.m. and be an hour early for our delivery appointment, because we do have a pickup in the late morning West Memphis, just across the river. So I do want to try and get in and out of Cisco Foods, which may be a pipe dream. I don't know. I've had some trips into Cisco that were good, and then others that were not so good. They are kind of hit and miss, depending on which location you go to and stuff. So I guess we'll see. We'll find out how long it takes this morning. But anyway, all right, I'll catch up with you guys down the road. Maybe the sun will come up at some point, and we'll get some daylight to record some better video. You know. All right, catch up with you guys in a little bit. We made it over here to Memphis, and they're doing some construction, and they got the ramp blocked, so we had to go these traffic signals, go through these intersections, and then they got a lane blocked. So it's a little bit of a slower drive than I thought. I thought we might be there right now, but we're not. But it's all good. I don't think we'll catch this green light based on the timing I've been seeing. I think we'll get the next one. Yeah, I think that it all depends on. Yeah, see, the truck had too big of a gap, and so someone wasn't on the sensor. I believe this one is censored, so if there's a car there, it's going to stay green. So we got to make sure we stay up with the car in front of us and not take too long to get accelerating. This is where that 50 foot-pounds of torque comes in handy, get this load moving. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys when we get over here. We're about I don't know, like a few miles away. We just gotta go down this road right here for a couple miles, and then we'll be there. Make a right-hand turn, then a left-hand turn, then a right-hand turn, something like that. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there. All right, we made it over here to Cisco Foods. I saw this guy walking back to his truck with his paperwork in his hands after walking and checking in, so I'm just gonna go do that same thing. So I got my paperwork. We're gonna go over here, try not to fall in this abyss. I don't want to get swallowed up by the earth. Yeah, so we'll just walk up here to this guard shack and get checked in. We're 45 minutes early for our appointment. It's 7:15. Got an 8 a.m. appointment. So leaving at 5 a.m. was the correct call. That was the right call to make. And shoot, gonna get a little bit of exercise in today too. And we gotta watch out for that tornado weather later this afternoon. Should have some thunderstorms firing by around noon. We should have some thunderstorms firing, and then we'll keep our eyes on the skies, baby. I've yet to see a tornado in real life. I'd love to see one out in the field far away that doesn't hurt anyone. I'd love to see one day in real life person. And maybe you guys can see it too. I don't know. We'll see. But all right, I'm gonna get checked in, and hopefully we can get straight into a dock. All right, So we're gonna be backing in right over here next to that blue truck, and I just watched him back in, and it's tight. It's a tight squeeze right there. They got a guardrail up, so it's gonna be interesting in my truck because there are a couple open docks next to me, so I'm glad. It looks like they just hand out dock numbers in order, so you always got a free dock on your blind side. But yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah, looks like I got a couple open docks next to me between the blue truck that just backed in and this dot truck. But that guardrail's pretty beat up on the other side, so we'll get in around this guy's bumper and we'll make this happen, Captain. Let's go. Someone commented a while back about how many times I say "all right" in a video. It is a little bit of a drinking game. That's fine. You can do it if you want that way. I would recommend not drinking alcohol. Maybe take a drink of water. Maybe improve your health. Every time I say "all right," you gotta drink like 8 ounces of water, and you'll have your day's worth of water intake done before you know it. Although you can get H2O poisoning, which is crazy to me. That's a crazy idea. Anyway, we got into the dock. It was difficult, but not crazy. Having that open dock next to me helped because I just took it extra wide and then straightened myself out and wiggled myself over. That's a lot easier than trying to get right on this guy's bumper. If there was another truck on this side, it would have been difficult. It really would have been. But with it being open docks next to me, no problem. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And I don't know. So right now they have one of those things where you walk in and you put your paperwork in a box that's like zip tied to the fence, and it just feels like very low tech and very prone to mistakes. So I was a little bit like, I don't like this. And I was out here for about 20 minutes without anything happening. I still had a blinking green light, and well, they just locked me in like right before I started recording. So now I feel good about it. I know that I'm locked in. They're ready to rock and roll the trailer, and I saw them rocking and rolling the trailer next to me. So I think we're gonna get out of here fairly quickly today, man. It seems like they're somewhat efficient because there's as many trucks pulling out of here as there are pulling in, which means they're turning trucks around fairly quickly. And it's just not super busy. There's not, like tons of trucks here. There's a couple trucks down there. A couple of them are pulling out, they're already unloaded, and they're getting on their way out of here. The guys next to me, like I said, we're rocking and rolling a little bit ago, so we'll see what happens, how long this takes. For now, I'm just here, let me show you. I'm just sitting here on my computer, hopping on the DAT load board, trying to find loads for Wednesday. So that's the plan for me, and I'll catch up with you guys once we get unloaded and once we go head over to West Memphis, Arkansas, just across the river to go make our pickup. Catch up with you guys then. I don't know. Well, it's kind of a bummer because they're still unloading me, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. But I was hoping that I could get out of here before someone had to back in next to me, because it's going to be tough for me to get out of here without using multiple spots. I'll just slide my tandems, all the way forward, and try to use as little space as I can to try and get out of here. But I appreciate this guy taking it pretty wide, because he's got to squeeze in here next to me pretty good. So I appreciate. Well, now he's, instead of doing what he was already there. I don't get it. I don't understand why he just did that. He was already there. He didn't need to do that again. All he needed to do was wiggle it over. But instead, he got closer to my bumper, which is fine. He seems like he kind of knows what he's doing, but still, he didn't need to do it. He could have just, there's no one in the other dock, so he could have just did what I did, steer clear of the guy that's next to you, and then do the wiggle. That's kind of how it works. But see these Freightliners, dude, come on, man. All you got to do is just get it straight in there now. There's no need to he like wants to get it straight on his first shot. It's like, bro, just pull forward and back it in. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why he has to, like, just straighten it out now. Just straighten it out and back it straight back. You don't gotta still turn. Yeah, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, bro. Yeah, you're doing the same thing over and over again. Come on, man. It's not that hard. Anyway, this is the fun of tight docks with a hood truck. You gotta worry about other guys' skill, because it's always a freaking adventure. See, there you go, man. All you gotta do is now just, that's all you had to do the whole time. It's just that. You don't gotta cut it back to the left. That doesn't do anything for you. You're just retracing the same track you already had. Why are you moving it over so much? All right, I'm gonna stop backseat driving this guy. I would have done it differently. He's getting it in the dock. There's other trucks waiting to get in. The guy to my left actually took off, so I can wiggle into that guy's space to get around on my way out. But if someone comes in and backs into this dock on my left, it's gonna be really difficult for me to get out of here. Really, really difficult. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. They're still rocking and rolling the trailer, so we'll see how long this takes. Well, it looks like they're squeezing another guy in to my left, so I'm kind of screwed. And he's already too brave for my liking. This is gonna be a shoot show right here. And he slid his tandems all the way back. This is not good. All right, this isn't good. It's gonna be tough with his tandems all the way back. We're gonna have a community effort here to get this guy back in. got my green light. They're done unloading me, and should be out of here as soon as they call me to pick up my paperwork. We'll be out of here. But it rained, man. The little storm just rolled through. Rained pretty hard for a couple minutes, and so we're starting off the day of the thunderstorms, the tornado weather today. There's a moderate tornado risk for like northwest Mississippi, a little bit of Arkansas, a little bit of Tennessee. So right in this general area, there's a moderate risk, and then there's a slight risk outside of that area, and then there's obviously a lesser risk outside of that area. But there's going to be some afternoon thunderstorms that are going to pop up that are going to have some significant risk for some long track tornadoes, according to the weather guy that I listen to on YouTube. He said there's a possibility for long track tornadoes. So something to keep in mind today. I actually texted my son Miles and said, hey, make sure you know where the shelters are around whatever building you're in at school, because he's down in Oxford, which is just down the road. So yeah, not saying that we're from California, man, so we're not used to knowing that stuff and having our minds on where the safest place to go in the building is. Like, I don't know, they taught us earthquake drills when we were kids, but that was it. We didn't have tornado drills. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna cut the video off here, and you guys will have to tune in to the next episode to find out whether or not we see a tornado today. We're not gonna see a tornado, but you know what I mean. There will probably be some excitement just as far as the weather, maybe some hail, and some other damaging winds and that kind of thing. So stay tuned, should be fun. You guys check out that next video. Love you guys, peace out, and chill to the next episode. I still can't do it with a straight face. That's not gonna be the one. It can't be. I can't laugh through my outro every single time. How about we'll do the old one. Love you guys, peace out, see you on the next load. That seems appropriate. Yeah.